Hey guys, Zach here with Family Porties, and we are super excited here. We have one of our Portuguese Water Dog litters. Angie's with us today, and yeah, we're gonna kind of introduce these puppies to you guys, talk about the pre-training they're going through, but phenomenal litter here, guys, and yeah, we're so excited to talk about them. We have quite a few people on this list, so shout out to you guys. I know this is kind of the first introduction. They were born 325, so that puts them at a little over 2 weeks old, going into 3 weeks for the training and the schooling. So we'll hold these puppies up, kind of show them to you. Maybe we'll start with Angie kind of talking through where these puppies are at right now. We have some toys here, and I'll let her kind of get into that, but what's going on with these pups so far?
So these little loves have just finished their ENS and their ESI. That's the early neurological stimulation. So that's changing the blood flow in the body. What we're doing at that point, eyes and ears are closed. So we are waking up the little brain, changing the blood flow, and getting them used to handling. And then they, okay. And then they also get to have, I know, he was all nice and warm. Then they also get to have a scent of the day from day 3 to day 16. And what that does is wake up their scent sense, and dogs explore life through their nose and through their scent, and so we have access to that when the eyes and ears are closed, and we want to take advantage of those two senses that we have available, the touch and the scent. So they've completed that. Day 16 they complete that. They're sitting right about ready to start week 3, which week 3 is about gentle and soft handling. So you saw me pick up this little one, and there was a little resistance, which is very normal. So week 3 is where we start our puppy massages. It follows us all the way through week 8. And at this point, this week is all about tender exposures. So everything is tender. The eyes are opening up. Their little ears are gonna open up here. And they could be open at this point. Let me check. Oh, if you were just barely. So we actually, when a litter's eyes open, one puppy's eyes open, that puts the whole litter in socialization phase. And socialization is 3 weeks through 12 weeks. So they've all just started that, because I saw one of the little eyes peeping when you were holding it a little bit ago.
I did too.
Yeah, the eyes,
Or I think this is a male. Yep, male, but his eyes are
open.
Peeking open.
Yep. So that means that they're starting that phase. That means the ears are going to follow right behind that. So week 3 is all about touch, gentle toys. So everything's just soft. Like, this is all new to them, right? Their world is just opening up, and then sound. So week 3 is all about their sound therapy that we work on. So we work on fireworks and thunderstorms and sirens. They listen to that sound 5 to 10 minutes once a day. And when they're listening to that sound, we're looking for body movements, ear twitches. Some sleep right through it. I've often been asked, is there a response like, oh, this one twitched through the fireworks? Does that mean they're more sensitive to it? Not really. There's no studies that show that the reaction to fireworks means that this is what they're going to do in life.
Yeah.
So our whole program is based on exposure. It's based on experiences and exposures at the right development age. And therefore, there's no true signs that saying this one didn't react very well, that it might be more like fireworks later in life.
Yeah.
There's studies, and we have proof.
Yeah.
We have families.
I was going to bring that up too.
Yeah, customers that send me messages. I get them every July. If I don't get them in July, I'll get a tag on Facebook or something, just mentioning how thankful families are for the fact that they were exposed to it. Because if you've ever had a dog that's been fearful from thunder or fireworks, and you get to experience one that's been exposed like this and lays on the floor and has no response, it's life-changing. Now, I will say that exposure doesn't equal always the same results. But we have studies that show that if we introduce those sounds under 4 weeks before their fear stage starts, that it actually makes a very strong impression. And so part of our program and why we do what we do is because we believe so strongly in the first 8 weeks and making a difference. And so we do everything we can to the best of our ability to set every one of these puppies up for success.
Yep, exactly. And it's kind of a good feeling, I guess, and honoring to hear customers' feedback when they do say, you know, thunderstorm came by, dog.
They laid there,
yeah,
no
just,
response.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, I actually just got goosebumps. It happens to me sometimes. But just knowing that we're doing the very best that we can for these puppies and for our future families, taking I like to say every minute, but that's extreme. Every day is
an opportunity.
Yeah, is an opportunity, and just giving them the best foundation we can. So this is one of my favorite stages is 3 weeks. The other favorite stage is right at 5. But 3 weeks because the eyes are opening up. So I call that the windows to their soul. Their eyes are opening up and learning begins. And so now we really can start working on shaping and molding them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's basically what we're doing throughout these
The whole program.
Day 3 to 8 weeks, shaping, molding. Yeah, I love the word you say introduction and opportunity to certain at different stages. Because I mean, it's almost like a child. We kind of mentioned that quite a bit, but they're learning at different stages.
They are.
You know, the more we can expose them, exposures. That's the word I was looking for that you used. Just having those exposures, it makes a world of difference in just the opportunity that we're giving them. And then obviously it kind of, you know, you see it at the home life with the customers and
later on
families that take the puppies home. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and really, like we do the very best we can, and we give all those opportunities. And another thing I like to highlight is we give the puppies a choice. So puppies get in the curriculum work, they always get a choice. They get a choice to engage or not engage. And then if a puppy is showing like signs of resistance or not enjoying it, then we work with them to show them positivity so that in life they don't ever feel like they're stuck. Because a dog should always have a choice, and hopefully they're going to choose the right choice. But yeah, it's quite a, it's a milestone to take them from this point all the way to 8 weeks and set that foundation for them. And it's a goosebump moment.
It is, absolutely.
And they're like right now, so in our curriculum, 0 to 3 weeks, we call it the pod stage because really they just look like little pods, right?
Little pods,
yep.
Little babies.
Yep. So really between 3 and 4 weeks is where life kind of opens up. And I call them baby beans because at that point they're like movable. And so these next 3 weeks are really the times where we really do a lot of curriculum work. And then at 6 weeks and on, we call them little sprouts because now they've sprouted. Now they're ready to go. Now they're ready to grow and adventure. And so it'll be exciting to watch them walk through the program, the changes. And I'm just really excited for every one of the families that gets to bring one of these little loves as their forevers.
Yep, absolutely. And these guys are just beautiful. They're doing great. There's 9 total puppies. There's 5 females and 4 males. So we have 3. I think these are the 3 males. I kind of try to keep them separate here. So 3, and we'll hold them up here a little bit too. So kind of got 3 black and white, kind of the traditional black and white, and then we have a male here that has the chocolate and white look to it. So I think we have people on this list looking for some chocolates and black. So great litter to be on. Indy, beautiful, beautiful mom. I kind of, you guys can see maybe in the camera here, oh buddy, you want to go back with your litter mates, bud? He's like, I want to go back napping.
Yes, ready to eat.
Yeah, I'm probably hungry too.
Yeah.
But look at this. Kind of wanted to point out the wave on these pups here already. A little over 2 weeks old, or 2.5 weeks old. I mean, look at the wave coming through already. These are gonna have a nice, beautiful coat.
Do they have a little bit of a chocolate tone to them? Yeah, I was going to say there's like a little marbling underneath.
Yep, there's a little
underneath that
tone.
dark.
Yep. Like pretty dark face here, but a little bit of a chocolate kind of waving through that, or undercoat, I guess, kind of like you're saying there. So this guy's a pretty chunky guy.
Good solid face.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice little socks there. He's gonna have some nice socks on his back legs there.
And eyes are open.
They are. Hey, buddy.
Actually larger than this little male.
And you guys see the tuxedo there on him. And then we have a couple females here with the chocolate.
That's a male.
Yep, this is the male here. So we have the chocolate and white, 50% chocolate, 50% white. Beautiful, and you guys can see the wave coming through here. I mean, these guys are just going to be beautiful as they keep growing and those coats keep getting longer or growing out, I guess. And we got our 3 other males here, or females.
I think my fireworks might have started.
We got some fireworks going when Andy's
Yeah,
here.
it's going to show the response. Actually, it was door opening and closing. We do that sound as well. So I was like, what's that noise, Zach? Yeah. It's kind of funny. I thought Zach had something going on in his pocket. I'm like, what's happening? Oh, I have to get to the fireworks. There we go. So kind of jumping in the middle, but generally 5 to 10 minutes they listen to this sound. And this is new to them. They haven't started. Yep, little ears switch. You see deep sighs. You can see big, deep breaths. Sometimes they'll actually start moving around. These are just very early 3 weeks. I don't know the exact date, but I like them to be exactly 3. If there's any with the eyes still closed, in the next day or 2, they'll open up. Oh, there we go, the twitching.
Yep. Definitely getting deep.
Yeah. So 5 to 10 minutes. Another really cool tip that I like to give out little things like this with raising puppies, but when you see these shaking, like these jerking motions, almost like seizure, I don't like to use that word, but that's really what it is. Those are neurological stimulations going like to the ends, and it's like an electrical stim from the brain, waking up the muscles. So it's very normal. We look for it. It's called popcorn movements. And it's very acceptable. But for people that don't raise puppies or aren't around them a lot, they might think something's wrong. And it's actually something that we look for.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yep, and we kind of got a good, I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, but kind of a good demonstration of that right there. Some ears were moving.
They did really well for the first time.
They did awesome. So, yeah, I mean, appreciate you sharing that, Angie. Kind of went in good detail of what these puppies are going through right now, what they're about to start, kind of what they have been through so far as well. And yeah, I mean, got to show you guys, introduce the pups to you. Again, excited for everyone that's on the list. Beautiful litter here. Great wave, great coats, and that's what I really love about this litter so far. And obviously everything we're doing with them with the pre-training program. So yeah, guys, I mean, beautiful, beautiful litter. Super excited about these pups here and everyone that's on the list. Angie, appreciate you sharing everything that these puppies have been through and are going into. It's just phenomenal, guys. These puppies are great. Beautiful coats, great wave, coming from mom and dad there. So. Yeah, I mean, just want to do a litter reveal video for you. Appreciate you tuning in, and yeah, we'll see you next time.